Hello, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi.
It's very nice to be with you on this afternoon of Shabbat. Yay, afternoon Shabbat. Yay, mincha. Everyone loves a mincha. It's nice to have a mincha. It's a little more Shabbat. I love Shabbat. It's nice. Oh, hey, and Yaakov. Hello there. Hello, how are you? Good. Good. We are thrilled that you're here joining us either physically here in the sanctuary, or if you are on our live stream. Hello on our live stream. Welcome, Congregation B'nai Israel. This is your first time. If you are joining us for the first time and you want to pray along and sing along and chant along with us on our live stream, you can go to cbiboca.org, hit the menu button, scroll down a little bit, then hit services, and then scroll down a little bit further, and then there's a button that says services. It'll take you right to our service, and just scroll down to the afternoon service. Make sure. So go to Shabbat, but make sure you go to the afternoon service so that you are in the right place with us. So we're going to start the service officially, but we can't do that until you have your talit, right? Yep. So we're going to invite your parents up to the bima. Let's hope.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Go ahead.
On this Shabbat, we rejoice in your coming of age in our tradition. As a symbol of your entrance as a responsible member into the adult Jewish community, it is our honor to present you with this talit. Our tradition teaches us to put tzitzit, fringes, on the corners of our garments in every generation as a reminder to observe all of God's commandments.
Now, as a bar mitzvah, a child of commandments, you are ready to make moral choices, to grow emotionally and intellectually, and to take responsibility to the mitzvot and your decisions. Be holy unto our God. Bring blessings to our world. And may you bring to the household of Israel the same pride and joy, nachas, that you bring to us.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehita tev batzitzit.
Amen.
Amen.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who makes us holy through the mitzvot and commandments, us to wrap ourselves in this fringe garment.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. Amen.
this is the chance to make sure you have a prayer book. So if you have a prayer book, awesome. If you don't, this is a chance to get one. So there are in the back to the right. There's a whole stack of them. You should grab some. That way you can follow along with us throughout the whole service. Straight out those front doors to the right. Then there are a whole stack of books. So make sure to grab some books to follow along with us. And those of you in the live stream, you can do it because it's virtual. You can do it. It's very, very easy to do so. We're going to be moving forward into the afternoon service, since it is the afternoon after all, not the morning service. There are 2 books out there. Make sure you get a book that doesn't say Torah on it. Make sure you get a book that says Mishkan Tfilah on it. If it says Torah, you've got another book which is really good, but we don't need that one right now. So instead, get another thin blue book that says Mishkan Tfilah on it, which is awesome. That's the book that we need. Thin blue book, Mishkan Tfilah. And if you look at the pages, there are 2 sets of them on the bottom of your page. You see there's black pages and there are bracketed pages. We are going to be following the bracketed pages throughout the service. Not the black colored pages, but the bracketed pages. So we're going to continue in the brackets on page 338. 338 in the bracket pages.
Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od yahalu hasela.
Ashrei ha'am shekacha lo, ashrei ha'am sh'Adonai Elohav.
Tehillah leDavid, armimcha yochacha melech, v'avarcha shimcha leolam va'ed.
B'chol yom avarchecha, v'alala shimcha leolam va'ed.
Gadol Adonai umuhulo me'od, ve'ligdolto ein heker.
Dor ledor shabach ma'asecha, u'gvurotecha yagidu.
Hadar kevod hodecha, v'divrei niflotecha asicha.
Bezuz narotecha yomeru, u'gdulatcha asaprena.
Zecher rab tuvcha yabi'u, v'tzid kadha yeranenu.
Chanun v'rachum Adonai, erech apayim udal chased.
Tov Adonai lakol, v'rahamav al kol ma'asav.
Yoducha Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chasidecha yirachucha.
Kevod malchotcha yomeru, ugvuratcha yedaberu.
Leodia livnei adam gevurotav, uchvod adar malchuto.
Malchutcha malchut kol olamim, umemshaltecha behol dor vador.
Somech Adonai lechol hanoflim, v'zokef lechol hakfufim.
Einei holelcha yesaberu, ve'ata noten lahem et ochlam beito.
Poteach et yadecha, umaspia lechol charatzon.
Tzadik Adonai behol deracha, ve'chasid behol ma'asav.
Karov Adonai lechol korav, lechol asher yikreuhu ve'emet.
Retzon yerav yaseh, ve'et shavatam yishma v'yoshiem.
Shomer Adonai kol ohava, ve'et kol arshaim yashmi.
Tihilat Adonai yader pi, v'varech kol basar shem kodsho leolam va'ed.
V'anachnu nevarech yad, me'ata yad olam, hallelujah.
We continue with Chatzi Kaddish 342 in the brackets. 342 in the brackets.
Yitkadal ve'yitkadash shemei rabba, beholma divrach yirte ve'yamlich malchute, bechayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, bagala, uv'izman kari ve'immeru, amen, yehishmei rabba mevorach, Leolam lol mehamaya yitbarach ve'ishtabach vitpar vitroma mitnase ve'itadar ve'itale ve'italal shemei dekudesha berichu le'ela min kol berchata ve'shirata tush bechata ve'nechemata damiran be'olma Ve'immeru. Amen.
So typically we would go into the Amidah right now, but we are not going to do that because it is the afternoon service. So we're going to go right to the Torah service because we have to finish reading Torah before the sun goes down, because we can't read Torah if the sun is down. So we're going to, and the sun is still up. Woohoo! So we are going to, right? Everyone checked. Thank you for looking up. I appreciate that. We're like, oh, let me check if the sun's up. Yeah, the sun's up. So we're going to move to our Torah service for the afternoon, page 362 in the brackets.
Ein kamocha va'elohim Adonai, ve'ein kema'asecha, malchutecha malchut kol olamim, u'memshaltecha bechol dor v'ador. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai himloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom.
Please stand.
Rachamim, heitiva v'tzorcha et Zion. Timnei chomot Yerushalayim, himecha levad batachnu. Melech el Ram benisa, Adon olamim.
364.
Ki mitzion teitzei Torah, Ki mitzion teitzei Torah, unevar Adonai mirushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael, b'kedushato.
Jacob, this is a pretty big moment. It's a big moment for you, for your family, for all of us. If we were not in a pandemic, we would be doing what we have been doing. Typically, we've had a hiatus for more than 2 years now, where we would typically take the Torah, we'd walk around with it and open it and share it. We are unfortunately not doing that. So the Torah is already here for us. But what we would do, we would literally pass the Torah, and we would talk about how important that is to pass the Torah from generation to generation to generation. So even though the Torah is sitting right here, I want you to know what an important moment this is for you, for the people who love you and care about you, for all of us who have seen you growing up here at Congregation B'nai Israel, that we get to share in this generation to generation to generation, because this is what Jews do. We carry the Torah from generation to generation to generation, either in good times or bad times. It doesn't make a difference. We are strong as a people, and we cherish this Torah and the learnings in this Torah, and we pass it from generation to generation to generation. And so on this day, officially, it's passed to you from generation to generation to generation. Can you handle that?
Yes.
All right, good. Because it's being passed to you as a bar mitzvah. And we continue in the middle of page 366.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadlul Adonai iti, Uneromema Shemo Yachdav.
Please be seated. So Jacob's going to be chanting some Torah for us. He's going to be chanting 3 different sections of Torah. Each section is called an aliyah. In Hebrew, aliyah means to ascend or to go up. And we're going to be inviting people to join us up here, not just physically to come up, but come up and be near the Torah and preceding and following each section of Torah that he'll be chanting from the great Torah portion of Emor, which is pretty cool, actually. And so we'll be inviting people, inviting up. By the way, he has been practicing, and the Torah scroll itself has no markings in it for punctuation or for grammar, and he is going to be chanting all of that as if it is there. He also has his own yad, which is a beautiful yad. Yad in Hebrew means hand, and it is a beautiful ritual item that we use to read Torah, because you're not allowed to touch the actual Torah scroll when we read Torah. So he has his very own. Let's see it. Hold it up. Yes. Thank you for raising it up really high. That was great. He was like, here it is. It's right here. Yeah. So without further ado, we're going to invite the first people to join us up here for the first Aliyah. Ya'amdu Leah bat Fishel ve'Mendel ben Moshe ve'Minda la Torah.
Baruch Adonai Barach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah. Amen.
Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber el Aharon, ve'el banav, ve'el kol bnei Israel, ve'amarta alehem ish mi beit Israel, umin hager be'Israel, asher yakriv korbanot lechol nidrechem, ulechol nidvotam, Asher yakrivu ladonai leolah lirtonchem tamim zahar babakar baksavim uvaizim kol asher bo mum lo takrivu ki lo leratzon yihye lachem.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet V'chayei Olam Nata B'tochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. We should call you guys can stand over here if you want to. Stand over here on this side, right over here. For the honor of the second Aliyah. You know these people I'm going to call up right now? Ya'amdu Esther bat Mendel ve'Leah ve'Yeshua ben Avram ve'Sara le'el Torah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Barach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bahar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Ve'ish ki yakriv zevav shalamim ladonai lefal neder o lindava babakar o vatzon tamim yihye leratzon kol mum lo yihye bo averet o shavur o harut o yabelet o garav o yalefet lo takrivu elech ladonai ve'iseh lo titnun mechem al mizbeach ladonai Veshurvase sarua vekalut. Nedava ta'ase oto. Ulneder lo yeratse.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
For the honor of the third aliyah. For the honor of the third aliyah, you, the bar mitzvah, Ya'amod, 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 Yaakov Eitan ben Yoshua ve'Esther, habar mitzvah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah. Uma'uch v'chatut v'natuk v'harut lo takrivu l'Adonai uve'artechem lo ta'asu. Umiyad benechar lo takrivu et lechem elchechem mikol elech ki mashtecham bachem mumbam lo yeratzu lachem. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chaye olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Simen tov, a mazel tov, a mazel tov, a simen tov, simen tov, a mazel tov, a mazel tov, a simen tov, simen tov, a mazel tov, a simen tov, yeheilanu. Simen tov, a mazel tov, a mazel tov, a simen tov, simen tov, a mazel tov, a simen tov, a mazel tov, a simen tov, yeheilanu.
Good Torah. And there's a lot of candy right here we got to throw at you, which is great. We get to shower you with some blessings. It's awesome. That was very nice. All right, we're going to raise and dress the Torah. So it's a pleasure to invite your sister, Eva. Where's Eva? Yes. And we need Ori and Michelle to join us, please.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. תורה, 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 ציווה לנו משה. תורה, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe.
What you're going to hear now are some words. You heard words from the Torah directly from our bar mitzvah. Now you're going to hear the interpretation and his thoughts regarding the Torah portion. He's going to share these words loudly. He's going to share these words slowly. He's going to enunciate, isn't that right, sir? Mm-hmm. Yes. And when he's done, you're going to think it's fabulous, because you're going to think, wow, that was amazing, and you're going to want to applaud, but it's synagogue, so it's not a show. So instead of applause, we'll give him a big hand. Let's practice. 1, 2, 3, big hand. Yes, it's going to look just like that. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right. Take your time and enjoy it.
First, I would like to welcome family and friends for sharing in this very special and important moment in my life. I have something in common with my papa. We both love to talk a lot, so I will try not to go on and on. The Torah portion this week is Emor. It is the conclusion of the Holiness Code, the word by which God tells Moses to speak the laws of holiness to the priests. The laws contained in Emor regulate priestly behaviors and the laws concerning holidays and food. There is an ancient adage by Voltaire, an adage used by many throughout the years. With great power comes great responsibility. We all possess such a power, whether it be our God-given gifts of talent, treasures, or opportunity. The responsibility is to use them for the good, to do the right thing. One of the fundamental teachings is to fulfill a good deed and to share with others wholeheartedly. A part of becoming a bar mitzvah, I did what we call a mitzvah project, where I am asked to do something kind for others. What better way to do this than to share with other children, my passion for building Legos. In order to let children have the same chance to learn through play and to continue to grow, I have donated all of my boxes and boxes of unused Legos. You know, Mom, the ones under my bed that drive you crazy, to Lego Replay. Lego Replay allows people to pass forward their much-loved Lego bricks and share the power of play with kids in need from Boys and Girls Clubs and Teach for America. When children play with your donated Lego bricks, it helps them learn to problem solve, calibrate, and think creatively. Thinking of the other and not about our own desire to feel good. This is the true meaning of giving. I will now be responsible for my own actions and to know that what I do around me. In Hebrew, the word bar mitzvah means son of commandment. When a Jewish boy turns 13, he has all the rights and obligations of a Jewish adult, including the commandments of the Torah. From that day, he takes his place in the Jewish community. I will honor my parents who have guided me, loved me, and helped me get to this day, to honor the Torah and my faith and pass it on to future generations. First and foremost, thank you to my mom and dad for always guiding me and teaching me to be responsible and do the right thing. Thank you to my sister Eva for being here to help and support me when I need it. Special thanks to grandparents for all the sacrifices they have made to retain their Jewish identity and pass it on to their children and grandchildren. Thank you, Rabbi Keller and Cantor Muchnick, for being here today. A huge heartfelt thank you to my bar mitzvah tutor, Tomer, for your patience and always pushing me to try my best, no matter what. Lastly, to all of you, thank you. Thank you for being here to share in this very special day in my life, and know you are all dear to my heart. Today, I remember these children and read Torah in their honor. On Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance Day, I remember these children. When I say the mourner's Kaddish, I will remember these children. When I do acts of Tikkun Olam, I will remember these children. When I do mitzvot, good deeds, I will remember these children. When I do this for my great-grandmother's family, for me, and for the entire Jewish community. I do this in honor of all those lost in the Holocaust. Shabbat Shalom.
We are going to conclude the Torah service. That is on the bottom of page, in the brackets, 374.
Eitz Chaim hi lama chazikim ba v'tom cheha meushar v'racheha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha Shalom Hashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Chadesh Yameinu Chadesh Yameinu
We're going to continue now with the blessings for our country and the blessings for Israel. And so we invite up to join us at this time the Ronsmans. Yay, hello. For the prayer for our country, and then right after the Silbers for the blessing for Israel. That is on page something. That is on page, I'll tell you what page that's on. It's on page 376 in the brackets. Oh, in his book, yeah. 376. You guys are going to do for the country. So that paragraph and that paragraph. Those two paragraphs. Okay. What's that? You can do separately or together. That'd be cute if you did together.
Okay.
Okay.
Thus says Adonai, this is what I desire, to unlock the fetters of wickedness and untie the cords of lawlessness, to let the oppressed go free, to break off every yoke. Share your bread with the hungry and take the wretched poor into your home. When you see the naked, give clothing and do not ignore your own kin. If you banish the yoke from your midst, the menacing hand, the evil speech, if you offer compassion to the hungry and satisfy the famished creature, then your light shall shine in darkness.
O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and to alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us to all appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit. Amen.
Amen. pleasure to invite the Silvers, who are going to be reading the Blessing for the State of Israel.
O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace.
Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen.
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 Thank you.
Go this way.
We, just be careful of the wire right here. We are going to go backwards in our service because it's an afternoon service, so we did the Torah service first, and we're going to go back into the Amidah, which is on page 344 in your prayer books, 344, and when you find that page and you're nice and comfortable with it and you feel really good about it, we're going to stand. So 344 in the brackets, and then please stand.
Adonai sefatav tifta ufia gid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Kohne HaKol V'Zocher Chastei Avot Ve'imahot U'mevii Geula Livnei V'neihem Le'man Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בגבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol.
We continue on page 350.
Nekadesh et shemcha ba'olam K'shem shemakdishim אותו בשמי מרום הכתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוא כל הארץ כבודו אדיר מלכים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We take some time now for our own silent prayers, thoughts, and meditations until page 360. And whenever you're finished, please be seated.
עושה שלום, שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום, שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, אמן, אמן. עושה שלום, שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
I think probably your parents would like to say something to you at this point. Would you like to come say something to him? Yeah? I think they probably want to. I think they probably want to say something nice to you. Let's turn the microphones on for them.
I'm not going to try to cry. I promise. I know I probably will. It's okay. From the moment you arrived, Mother's Day weekend 2009, you have captivated my heart completely. First with your adorable face, you know, everybody knows those eyebrows. Then with your charm, and then from the time you were an infant, it was clear to see with your kindness, sensitivity, generosity, and thoughtfulness. Jacob, today isn't just about your Torah portion, which is perfectly fitting. As you stand here today like Moses stood before God and received great power and responsibility, it is also about family, friends, and community. It is about their dreams and their hopes. It is about traditions and values, and the passing of these traditions and values down through the ages. It is about the B'nai Mitzvot, confirmations, formal and informal religious training of your grandparents and the grandparents before them. Today in this temple, a house of worship and ritual, you join them. It is your turn to be encircled by family, friends, and community. We are all here to witness and celebrate with you as you represent our trust in God, our hopes, our dreams. You are the promise. We watch you embracing the Torah, the cornerstone of our faith, our joy and comfort, knowing that you will strive to live by the values it teaches. May you learn from those that came before you and from the example of those around you today. May you wear your dreams as comfortably as you wear your talit and carry on our hopes. And may you, too, always trust in God. I love you, and I'm so proud of you.
Dear boy, I just want to say a few words, okay? Those words that you actually read today, with great power comes great responsibility. I know very well that you are going to honor those words. I've watched you grown, we have watched you grown into a beautiful man, and all of the hard work that you have put into being Jewish and to follow your religion. You're deserving of everything. You are making us so proud, really. Love you, buddy. Congratulations.
Usually I make him cry, but he made him cry.
We have a bunch of stuff for you on behalf of the congregation. We have gifts. You want some gifts?
Yes.
Yes, you like them. Of course you want some gifts. All right, so we have a nice gift from the Brotherhood right there. We have a Torah on behalf of the congregation. It says in it, it's presented to you, Jacob Rosado. That's you, right? Yeah, whew, we got that right. Sweet. So that goes there. This is the bar mitzvah certificate. There it is. It's official. You keep that. You hold on to that forever. It's really important. You hold on to that, and then there'll be other certificates, and then Monday there'll be a ketubah. Not yet. We're not going to do any ketubahs to your parents right now. Oh, no, this was the sisterhood. This I said brotherhood. That was sisterhood. This is from the Brotherhood. Can you tell what it is?
No.
It's a book. Okay, great. Okay. It's a book. Yeah. And so I get to say something nice about you, and that is, I've known you for a long time now, and I feel really honored to be sharing this moment with you. This very fabulous moment. Your parents have been talking about this. With great power comes great responsibility. Little Spider-Man phrase, which I love because big Marvel fan, but.
Same here.
Yeah, same. Yes, I know. And have you seen the newest Doctor Strange movie?
No, but
No.
I'm looking forward to seeing it next weekend.
Great. Do they know that you're seeing it?
Yes.
All right, great. Okay. I feel like at this point, at this moment right now, ask for whatever you want. This is like the ask for whatever you want moment. This is it. Like once. Oh, easy, yeah. Ask for the car, ask for the boat, ask for the, go, ask now, ask, this is it, this is the moment.
I've tried the car, it did not work.
The car, well, you're 13, dude, you can't get the car yet. You just want them to think about the car?
Yeah.
What kind of car?
1994 Mazda MX-5 Miata.
That's what you want? Of all the choices?
Very specific.
That's very specific. That's very specific. Okay, I thought you were gonna go like Lambo on me, but
No.
no. Okay, fine. That's fine.
Not that big of a
No Lambo.
fan.
No Lambo. So with great power comes great responsibility, and it speaks about the priests actually. That's what it's talking about. That's what it's talking about in your Torah portion. That they're powerful, and because they're powerful, they also are required to have a lot of responsibility. That's what happens when you have power. So here's the thing. Now you got some power because you are a bar mitzvah. This is a power that you have that some other kids don't have because they are younger than you. And so you have to become the role model with this power that you have to others constantly. Now, they have been sharing this with you up until now, but now as a bar mitzvah, it's your responsibility, right? The power responsibility part now falls to you. What's also cool about your Torah portion, by the way, is that the whole back end of it, the whole last part, is all the Jewish holidays are in your Torah portion, actually. All the major ones. Not Hanukkah, I'm sorry. But Passover, Sukkot, Shavuot, they're all in there. And I think it reminds us that not only do you have to have responsibility, but you have to have it all the time. Every year, all year, 24/7. It doesn't matter if you're exhausted by it, like, still, why can't someone else be responsible? We hope other people are, but that still doesn't excuse you from letting go of your responsibility. Do you think you can do that as a bar mitzvah?
Yes.
You think so? I think so. What's that?
I will very much try my best.
You will very much try your best. That's pretty good. I will take that. I'll take it. I will take it. If it's cool with you, we're going to do a little blessing for you, a little priestly blessing for you. It's a cool blessing that was probably said at your baby naming, and happening right now. We're going to give your parents a couple of years, but it's going to be said at your wedding. We'll give them a little break. Great. Your mom just almost fell out of the chair. And then eventually all the other great moments will be part of this blessing, one of the most ancient blessings we have. You good?
Yes.
All right. You ready? Okay. Here it is.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and protect you.
Yaher Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka.
May God's presence shine upon you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yaseim lecha shalom.
May God's presence be with you all the days of your life and grant you peace as together we all say,
Amen.
Amen. That was a good amen, everybody. That was good. That was good. I didn't have to ask you to say it a second time. That was very good. That was nice. We are going to head towards concluding our service, actually, on this mincha, on this Erev Mincha Shabbat. We're going to continue with Aleinu, which can be found on page, I will tell you what page it is in your book. I have, what is it? 586, that's right, on page 586 in your book. And we're going to stand.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
We transition our thoughts now, and in a moment we will recite Kaddish Yatom, Mourner's Kaddish. We think of those. We think of those in the period of Shiva, the immediate 7-day mourning period, and Shloshim, the immediate 30-day mourning period. In the period of Shiva, we think of Doris Gold. In the period of Shloshim, we think of Stephanie Maselman, Paulette Howard, Susan Silver, Cindy Walkoff. And our yortzites that occur for us on this Shabbat: Leo Bronner, Lois Braunzweig, Harvey Cohen, Esther Colton, George Cortman, Tilly Feder, Dina Gordon, Hyman Greenberg, Richard Greenberg, Carol Hirshhorn, Saul Katz, Michael Lax, Rose Lech, Leo Levy, Marilyn Levy, Harry Lieberman, Leonard Lifton, Gertrude Lekumnik, Harry Meyerson, Jerry Ostroy, Pedro Schmeichler, Ann Skolnick, Lauren Tracy Stern, Rana Tashoff. To those names, we had any name that you would like to add at this time. Mourner's Kaddish can be found on page 598. Itkadal v'ikadash me'rabah, ve'alma divrach cherutei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabah mevorach le'olam ulmei olmaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'a v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitada v'yitale v'yitalal shmei dekudesha b'richu. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, as together we say amen.
Amen.
We're going to conclude our service with Ein Kelohenu, which can be found in the black pages, non-bracket. Well, I'll tell you both. 322 or 626. You get to pick. It's the same page. 322 in the black pages, 626 in the brackets. Ein Kelohenu.
Eloheinu, en Kadonenu, en Kemalkeinu, en Kemoshienu, en Eloheinu, en Kadonenu, en Kemalkeinu, en Kemoshienu. Mi Eloheinu, mi Kadonenu, mi Kemalkeinu, mi Kemoshienu, en Eloheinu, en Kadonenu, en Kemalkeinu. No Baruch Moshiachenu, Eloheinu, En Kadoneinu, En Kemalkeinu, En Moshiachenu, Eloheinu, En Kadoneinu, En Kemalkeinu, En Moshiachenu. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adoneinu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshiachenu. Eloheinu, En Kadoneinu, En Kemalkeinu, En Moshiachenu. Eloheinu, En Kadoneinu, En Kemalkeinu, En Moshiachenu.
Adonai oz la'amo iten, Adonai varech et amo v'shalom. May God give strength unto our people. Continue to bless us with hope and strength and love and peace. Mazel tov to you, and still a little Shabbat shalom. Still hanging out. All right.